Welcome to Beyond Computers, the show that equips you with digital skills, familiarizes you with digital tools, and helps you realize your full potential in your studies, your career, and business. Today, we are talking about mobile technology with particular interest on the smartphone. So, what is so smart about a smartphone? A smartphone works pretty much the same way a computer does, and it's characterized by three major things. The first thing is that a smartphone has a touchscreen interface. The second characteristic of a smartphone is that it has the capability to connect to the internet. The third characteristic of a smartphone is that it uses an operating system that is capable of running downloaded applications. Smartphones are different depending on the operating system that they use, and today we have three main systems available in the market. The first category is the Android, such as My Samsung. Other phones that fall in this category are phones like HTC, Lenovo, Huawei, and others. The list is endless. The second category is the Windows Phone. The genius behind the Windows operating system is Microsoft. And the third category is the iPhone, which is a product of Apple. With so many smartphones in the market, what should you look out for when you're shopping for one? The first thing that you should look out for is the screen size. An ideal smartphone should have a screen size of at least 4 to 5 inches. A phone that has this screen size is easy to hold, so you don't have to worry about your phone falling or sliding off when you're holding it, especially once you have put a protective cover. The second thing you should look out for when buying your smartphone is screen resolution and quality. Screen resolution is determined by the number of pixels on your screen. If you look closely at a TV monitor or even computer, you're going to see small squares running across the screen. These small squares are what we call pixels. The more the number of pixels, the higher the resolution and the better the quality of your screen. Next time you go shopping for a smartphone, ensure the resolution indicated is not less than 1280 by 720. The third thing you should consider when buying a smartphone is the quality of the camera. It is extremely difficult to tell how good a camera is by looking at the specs sheet. But there are other ways to determine if the camera on your phone is the best or if it's good enough. 1. You can check out photos that have been previously taken by other people from the camera, and you can find this by going to Google search and searching photos taken by the particular phone you're interested in. The second thing you can do is watch sample videos of the camera in action. The fourth thing you need to look at when buying a smartphone are software features. More often than not, most manufacturers have a lot of features on their phones, but you need to ask yourself the question, do you really need all these features? There's a simple guideline that will help you determine what features you need on your phone. Number 1, buy a recent phone. For instance, if you want to buy a Samsung Galaxy, don't go for the very oldest versions. Newer versions of phones tend to have the most practical and best features. Number 2, go to search engines such as Google and check out the features available on that phone. And thirdly, ask yourself, what do I need based on what you do? If you're a student, for instance, your needs will be different from somebody who is pursuing a certain career, say a lawyer or a doctor, or even somebody who is running a business. The number 5 thing, and one of the most important things you should look out for when buying a smartphone, is battery life. When you go to buy a phone, ensure that it has at least 200 milliamperes of battery life and 15 hours of talk time. The other thing you should look out for when buying your smartphone is memory and processing. Memory and processing is basically the power that your smartphone has. If you want to make sure you have a phone that has adequate power, ensure that the RAM or random access memory indicated on it is at least between 2 to 3 GB. The other thing you need to consider when buying a smartphone is storage. If you want to make sure that your phone has adequate space, ensure it has at least 8 gigabytes of storage space. Most important to note is that you need to get a smartphone that has room for expandable storage. And expandable storage means that it at least has a slot where you can put a memory card. But always remember, every time you have too many things stored in your phone, you reduce its functionality. It becomes slow, it starts hanging, it becomes difficult to use. So always make sure you delete any files, any images, any videos that you're not using, so that you have enough space in your phone and your expandable memory, which is your memory card. Last but not least, when you go shopping for your smartphone, look out for the accessories. Most manufacturers include the basics, which are the USB charger and earphones. The Galaxy series also includes the S Pen, and there are other manufacturers that would have a little bit more, such as a phone cover, for instance. Now you know what to look out for when you go shopping for your smartphone. Is it possible to find the perfect smartphone? I highly doubt. The thing is to understand what you need, what meets your needs as an individual. Mobile technology is constantly evolving, constantly exciting us. But can you imagine if you could wear your smartphone on your wrist like a bracelet? Check out this new technology on our Unleashed video of the week. The Secret Bracelet is a smartwatch which uses a small projector which is able to display an Android interface, and you can actually interact with it using proximity sensors. So it works like a regular phone. You can use it to send text messages, play games, watch movies, or even look up directions. One of the coolest features is the fact that it's waterproof. Because it carries out phone functions, once you strap it on, you'll never have to worry about misplacing your phone because it's on you the entire time. Adherence on your finger to the skin while typing could pose a challenge. I'm also curious to find out how I could take photos with the bracelet. This is indeed an incredible tech invention which I can't wait to get my hands on. Sometimes tech experts can be so technical, leaving you more confused than you were before you first talked to them. That is why we are here, to demystify digital technology in a language that you understand. Thank you for watching Beyond Computers. Until next time, kwaheri ya kuonana.